welcome back to my channel. My name is Varnessa Mechelle, and if you're new, welcome. So today I am making a floral wall that consists of beautiful lights and butterflies and bees. So if you guys want to see how I created this beauty, then keep on watching. Here are the materials that we're going to need. We're going to need flowers, poster board, hot glue and hot glue gun, scissors, paper bees, feather butterflies, string lights for the glow effect, and now I'm going to pluck off all the flowers off of their stems. It kind of made me feel like it was Morticia Addams from the Addams Family when she cut the flowers off of the stems. But here's all the flowers right here. They already look so beautiful, but we gotta put it together. So now we gotta cut the stems off so they'll be flat and flush to the board so they're easier to glue down. And now I'm setting up all the flowers on the board so I can see where I want to place everything. And this took a while because I wanted to make sure that the flowers and the different sizes and different colors will look nice against each other, and it's not just all white in one area and there isn't a pop of color. So now I'm using the hot glue to glue down the flowers. This part you have to be very careful because the glue is very hot, and I did burn my finger a few times. So if you are underage, definitely have a parent supervision with you to help you with the hot glue gun because it gets everywhere and it does hurt. But it definitely does keep the flowers down. And one thing that I did deal with the flowers was that some of the flowers, they did try to come apart, but all I did to fix that was to use the glue gun and just glue the individual petals back together, which worked out very well. So I didn't have to worry about buying new flowers, and I don't have to. So now I'm gluing down some leaves. At first I wasn't gonna add leaves. My dad said add a little bit of green in there. So I added some green and it actually came out really good. So now the floral board is all finished. Now I'm gonna add the butterflies. And they did come with a long wire. I eventually ended up taking off the wire, cutting the wire a bit short to make it easier for me to place the butterflies in. And I did also add a little bit of hot glue to them to make sure they stayed on the petal that I'm putting the butterflies on. So in that pack of 12 that I purchased, I only used the red butterflies and the orange butterflies and the light, like orange yellow butterflies, because they look more realistic to me. See how pretty that is? It is so pretty and it looks so real. I'm very glad I added the butterflies. So now I'm adding the little bees. I do wish that the bees were a bit bigger. The bees were actually my dad's idea because he thought it would be very nice for me to add a little bit of bees to my board as well to make it look a lot more realistic and real. But they were very pretty and very cute. They were cute little bees. I just wish they were bigger. And I also did hot glue the bees down. Now you definitely have to be careful with the bees because for one of the bees that I took off the paper, the little antennas came off. So be very careful with the bees. So here we are. There's a bee in the sunflower, if you can see right there. It's very nice, it's very pretty. So now I am fishing in the string lights. It does look like I'm going a bit fast, but actually in real time I was actually going pretty slow because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to pull any of the flowers off after I did all that hard work. But these string lights are very pretty. I guess you can call them LED fairy lights. But I originally wanted to get the silver wire, but they didn't have the silver wire, they only had the copper. But it still came out very nice, and I'm actually very glad that I did pick up the copper wire. Now, like I said before, you have to be very careful with this wire because it is very thin, that you can easily break it. And here we are, here's the final product. Here's all the beautiful lights. It gives you a fairy tale vibe. This overall board was less than $100 to create, and you can just see the vibe it's giving you. Like, it's just so pretty and just a whole lot going on, but so simple at the same time. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys recreate this video, definitely tag me and let me and send me pictures so I can see how your boards come out, because it's very nice and it's very pretty. So I want to see what creative ideas you guys have for your floral boards. So there goes the beautiful monarch butterfly and the flowers and the bees.